This morning with John Sitilides. He's a Trilogy Advisors. He is one of the foremost voices on Greece in America, and of course a consultant to a fractured Department of State as well. John, an open question to begin with. What did you hear in Mitt Romney's voice yesterday?
As you just noted, Tom, I heard a very lonesome voice. I don't know that Mitt Romney is going to carry very much water anywhere in the Republican Party, and ultimately he'll be accountable to his voters when he's up for re-election in 2024. I don't think anyone in the Republican Party will give him any serious attention, and I think he's put himself in a very difficult position, both in terms of the Senate and his relationship with others in trying to get legislation that he would like to support get passed, and especially with the White House, where President Trump has put him in the crosshairs. And my sense is that one of the things that President Trump will do if he's reelected by 2024 is to mark Mitt Romney for removal from the Senate.
Okay, that may be true, but right now he's got to mark votes in suburban districts. Our Kevin Cirilli says suburban voters, he measures them at 70,000, will be absolutely critical in this election. How did Romney play to those key suburban voters yesterday?
I don't think there's going to be much endurance from Romney's remarks. It's going to be largely a footnote when it comes to voters. They're looking at much more important issues come November. And with the Republicans, if you look at the Rasmussen report polling, most Republicans are concerned with the state of the economy and with the issues regarding illegal immigration. And even Democrats, Tom, I mean, impeachment has dropped to 10% on the list of issues that are important to Democrats come November. They're mostly concerned about 30% with health care. They're looking at taxes and spending, the economy, and climate change. Those will be the important issues for the Democrats. But Republicans, I don't think they're going to give Mitt Romney much attention come November.
Okay, so John, come November, as long as the economy actually stays strong, is President Trump a second-term president?
I would say most people, Republicans and Democrats today, at least in honest conversations here in Washington, think that Trump is a favorite to win. Now, it's February 6th, right? So we have many, many months to go. It's 9 months away. Anything can happen. But President Trump is in a relatively good place if you look historically at where incumbents stand. The economy, as he noted in the State of the Union address, is extraordinarily strong. We're in relative peace around the world. And I think people feel confident about the future in a way that they haven't had in several decades. The question will also be, to what extent can Trump win back independents who didn't vote for him in 2016. And what I noted in the State of the Union address and in the very famous Super Bowl ad is President Trump is making a direct and very strong play for a larger number of black voters for President Trump and the Republican Party than has historically been the case.
We're February, the election is in November. John, is there anything in the immediate future that you think could cost President Trump the election?
We have no idea what might be happening over the next 9 months. Look what's happening in China right now with the classic black swan of the coronavirus. No one anticipated this in December. We were all looking for far greater global growth in 2020. The slowdown in the Chinese economy, right now the National People's Congress is going to be delayed in March, the first time in over 20 years. Very serious problems of China. If there are headwinds that affect the global economy, including that of the United States, and we have a setback here, that could have a very deleterious effect if we have any type of a major terrorist incident. But again, we're looking for very bad things to happen to the United States for President Trump to lose. That means he's in a pretty good place going into re-election in November.
John, thank you so much. John Sitilides with us with Trilogy Advisors this morning.